It's a very good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome this morning to the VUT University of Technology. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Acting Vice Chancellor and Principal, I hereby declare that this congregation of the VUT University of Technology is duly constituted for diplomas and degrees to be conferred to those students whose names appear on the program. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a congregation, you are invited to observe a moment as we observe a prayer before we commence with the official program. Dear Almighty, the Omniscient One, we come before you with all humility to serve you and your people. Please guide us in everything that we say and do. Bless each and every one of us and bless our institution. Inspire us to strive for that which is good and not to be self-seeking and serve our own interests, but let everything be done to your glory. Use us as your vessels of honor so that the fruit of our labor may endure. For peace and goodwill towards all mankind, we ask this in your name. Amen. You may be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the VUT University of Technology at the Vanderbijlpark campus. Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to welcome you as a congregation gathered here today to witness and celebrate the achievement of our students at VUT on this momentous occasion. A special word of welcome to our distinguished guests, members of staff, families, and friends. To all diplomants and graduates, welcome to this long-awaited day. May it be everything you hoped for. Vice Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you candidates of the Faculty of Human Sciences of the VUT University of Technology, whose names appear on the program for the receiving of diplomas and degrees. For the Diploma Labor Law, Mabunda P. cum laude. Mpogo R.S. cum laude. Setlaba N.A. cum laude. Blackbird A. Bouwer C. Jonjo S. Galela ZH. Kriba M. Lekumanyane TC. Lushaba ZF. Mabule PR. Maumani CJ. Makhu MD. Makubela T. Matlaletsa DF. Mbebe TP. Mofokeng MA. Mogorosi MM. Mjeza MK. Nene M. Piri T. Rambau KK. Tane RS. Tlaka MT. And Chabadi NP. For the Diploma Legal Assistance, Shabalala T. cum laude. Agosi CK. Chauki S. Francisco BC. Shlungwani MM. Memorial. Ganyahu LN. Kosa NZ. Malope KV. Matamela T. Matonsi EN. Modisaking G. Mosela RM. Nkitsing BS. Rakhabyani NJ. For the National Diploma Fashion, Baloy AT. Buthelezi T. Mbambu MC. Mohale D. Molubi TK. Thank you. Monatisa D. Mosia PS. Ngisu MG. Sikakani TNF. And Tamar MM. For the National Diploma Fine Art, Chuma NQ. Jokazi DM. Mahoho KC. Maku KB. Mashamba P. Mkwena JP. Mosiamu SC. Nkuna HN. Nkunyana N. Selinda VE. And Zulu ME. Okay. For the National Diploma Graphic Design, Atkinson BB. Baloi EK. Maibela KB. Manenche T. Mashele N. Mbokazi T. Mfeki XE. Mosola TM. Nkosi NM. Peme MK. Siamelandu TP. Sebastio JDF. And TP L. Thank you. For the National Diploma Hospitality Management, Christophorides NM. For Losi PS. Slachwayu L. Kekana KA. Mabilu MS. Mabuya NM. Makhoka PP. Masuku TF. Mini NP. Okay. Mogapi T. Monshwe SK. Moshushu MM. Maumakwe NS. Moya SP. Nchunsa NT. Just right. Just right. Did you just go down? Okay. I'm going to read your name again. Nchunsa NT. Ramagadane L. Sliane TA. Okay. For the National Diploma Photography, Chaukhui A, and also a SRC member. Ludidi A. Madumisi PK. Makuana T. Malindi AC. Mosutsa TL. Pigyadi PK. Stokkel NP. Okay. Vine SL. For the National Diploma Policing, Maklo KE cum laude. Ngobesi MN cum laude. Shokani MG cum laude. Baloy SH. Shabalala JM. Chauki L. Lamini XV. Gamalichoyo S. Adebe SS. Anabe T. Shlongwani S. Shlungwani ND. Shlungwani W. A. Kunene, S-I. Lekuleni, CBS. Sorry. Lipale, MC. Mabuya, N. Mahodi, F. Mashlangu, LN. Makume, SV. Malale, MR. Malatela, EN. Thank you. Mamburu, HM. Mapetu, MA. Mashaba, J. Mashabela, MT. Mashimpye, T. Mazotana, O. Thank you. Mbata, S. Mchavi, M. Thank you. Mkonza, N. Mshlangeni, C. Thank you. Marku, TE. Mochena, MS. Existing SRC. Modika, EL, also a member of the SRC. Mofokeng, NS. Mafutsana KK. Mononi MT. Mokosi DP. Mkwena KW. Moorosi TF. Motwang M. Mpota DL. Mtetu NG. Mulautsi AG. Nechivangani A. Ngwani S. Pesani M. Pony B. Ramunenyiwa T. Rasalana Yavu MI. Serati SL. Shamasi N. Simelani SV. Tsotsetsi L. For the National Diploma Public Relations Management, Abesu Njugu SA. Ibironkwe OE. Lehoku MS. Thank you. Thank you. Lesole NZ. Lukele TP. Mafatli ML. Maponopono A. Magutu SS. Mashifani KM. Thank you. Matole N. Mandela O. Mia PN. Mnisi I. Mogotlani NA. Mokati N. Motlabi KT. Nkube FT. Nkhali LL. Thank you. Thank you. Nkaota LV. Thank you. Piri HN. Ramaboto PM. Sarati KE. Tapele NT. Tusani DP. Twala SN. Shabalala SZS. Tsima T. Tsotsetsi L. And Zungu PN. For the first time that we have the graduates in the Advanced Diploma Policing, Makapela SB. Motsapi KM. Rikotsu MP. Okay. For the Baccalaureus Technologia Fashion, Dende SL. To the Vice Chancellor. Mpaudi REL. For the Baccalaureus Technologia Fine Art, Mngwana T. Sefotelo GN. Sukati ZZ. For the Baccalaureus Technologia Food and Beverage Management, Mafusu ST Cum Laude. For the Baccalaureus Technologia Graphic Design, Lodi PA. Molatu CT. Rekotsu BS. For the Baccalaureus Technologia Photography, Mashihu P. Motwang K. Nkosi NN. For the Baccalaureus Technologia Public Relations Management, Ampim Elonga J. Cum laude. Welcome BM Cum laude. Banwa T. Bodoza BN. Jele SL. Leit Louis Leng, PPS. Mabunda MR. Mafoko FM. Makanya NR. Makafu TI. Maluleka IMM. Maponya KG. Matloga SR. Matsaung D. Mayemele PP. Molominyane MH. Rampoma TV. Thank you. For the Magister Technologia Public Relations Management, with the title of his dissertation, use of social media platforms as a dialogue tool, a case study of a non-governmental organization in Gauteng. The supervisor was Mrs. Munyawiri, and the co-supervisor, Dr. Maleo. Dr. Maleo, if you can just raise up. A lecturer in the Faculty of Human Sciences in the Department of Public Relations Management, Muadiwa KF. Thank you. For the Magister Technologia, Public Relations Management, with the title of a dissertation, Examining Corporate Reputation Management in a Local Government in the Vaal Region, a case study. The supervisor, Professor Malloy, and the co-supervisor, Mrs. Munyawiri, she's from UJ, she's not here today. Mokoani SB. Also a lecturer in the Faculty of Human Sciences in the Department of Public Relations Management. Vice-Chancellor, I hereby request that you confer the diplomas and degrees in absentia on those students whose name appear on the program but could not be here present today.
I hereby do confirm the diplomas and graduates whose names appear on the program but could not be present at this congregation. Thank you.
Thank you. Then we have the Vice-Chancellor's Award. These awards are given to students who obtained the highest average in their faculty for the National Diploma, the Postgraduate Diploma, the Baccalaureus Technologia, and the Magister Technologia. In the Faculty of Human Sciences, in the Baccalaureus Technologia, we have the highest one, and that is in the BTech Public Relations Management. Welcome, BM. Just go to the DC. I thank you, Vice-Chancellor.
Thank you very much. Can we please have another round of applause for the choir? And another round of applause for the choir master, Mr. Vumza Nomanyama. We want you to stand here, please. Mr. Vumile Nomanyama. Thank you very much. It's a good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming to this auspicious occasion. I just need to acknowledge a few people that are with us this morning. We have come to ensure that this occasion has the honor that it should have. The first people I want to acknowledge people who have just come from the Botswana Consulate, Mr. and Mrs. Pahudi, Mr. and Mrs. Tabi, Mr. and Mrs. Tabane, Mr. and Ms. Selekotu. You are most welcome to the Value University of Technology. We thank you very much for your continued support to this institution in terms of sending students from the Republic of Botswana to the Value University of Technology. They will continually be most welcome in this fine institution. I also want to acknowledge someone who has now become a colleague of us, although he normally comes to us when we have one or two challenges. I want to acknowledge the presence of Colonel Peter Mboy from the Vanderbilt Park Visible Policing. You're most welcome to the VUT, sir. Thank you very much. I also want to welcome an old colleague who is with us this morning and his family. Dr. Mwadiwa, you are most welcome, sir, to the Val University of Technology. This is part of your home now. And the fact that we have your son here, I've just told him you must continue for his doctorate. So he's got another 3 years in this institution. We thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm extremely happy today. I work with the SRC on a daily basis. But today, we had 3 members of the SRC who were kept for diplomas and degrees. But what makes me very happy is that in the institution, the students have got a saying. For those students that stay here for a very long time, and I'm sure you know, they're called ancestors. So I'm so happy, Mr. Ngobeni, that we don't have ancestors among the SRC. So I'm extremely very, very happy. So I want to congratulate the 3 SRC members and also to ask Mr. Mashudu Ngobeni to stand up. He's a member of the SRC. He's holding the mess for us. And you can see he's looking very smart in his tie, so I'm going to have a photograph with him because that's not his usual regalia, but he's very smart today. Thank you very much, Ngobeni. Thank you. Then I just want to acknowledge my colleagues who are here with me this morning. Mr. George Mofokeng, who is our Senior Deputy Registrar. If you could stand up so that we see you. Thank you very much. And Mrs. Sally Dzingwa, who is also Senior Deputy Registrar. She will soon be getting her own doctorate very shortly. So we are going to be extremely happy. We're going to throw a very big party for her. I also want just to acknowledge the Dean, Professor Rihanna van der Bank. Thank you very much, if you could stand up. And then I just want to recognize a very, very special group of people, my colleagues, the academics, and you can see they look really very academic, and they look very intellectual. I know you have come full force, and I've already said it to the Dean, that I'm extremely impressed with this faculty, that this faculty comes to support your students who have now become graduates and diplomands. So it is greatly appreciated, and on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I really want to thank you very much for making sure that you come to this function. And for those of us in blue gowns, I do hope that within a year, within 2 years, within 3 years, we'll get the red gowns so that you have your doctorates. But Thank you very much for coming this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you. I just want to honor our guests who are here, parents, spouses, but a very special group of people. I see 3 or 4 right in front of me. Grandparents, you are extremely lucky. Your grandparents are actually here with you. So can we give them a round of applause, please? As I came in this morning, very early, I was very impressed. There was a young lady with her mother, but she also had her grandmother, and the grandmother is here with us this morning. So I told this young lady that she's extremely lucky. My own grandmother never knew what a university was, but her grandmother was with her this morning, and she made a promise that after she completes her accounting degree, she's going to do a doctorate so that her grandmother will be here for that doctorate. So a round of applause for that grandmother. I have a very brief message for the diplomands and the graduates. And this brief message is as follows. I don't feel happy if after you leave here, you go into the world of work and you actually apply for a position to work in a factory. I think we should leave that for my generation. Your generation should be a completely different generation. Your generation must be a generation that goes out there. You create opportunities for yourself. You create opportunities for other people. And in the process, you create wealth for yourself. But you also create wealth for this nation. In other words, I will be extremely happy if you go out there and you become entrepreneurs. So the focus of my message this morning is to challenge you, the diplomands, and you, the graduates, so that you can begin to think about your role in uplifting our society. We all know that South Africa is a young democracy with very serious disparities in terms of access to and participation in the modern political, social, and economic dispensation. Therefore, the challenges for you are immense as you embark upon your careers as entrepreneurs, and I emphasize as entrepreneurs and professionals in fashion, in fine art, in legal assistance, in labor law, in graphic design, in hospitality management, in photography, in policing, in public relations, and in food and beverage management. There is no reason why, with these kinds of qualification, you can go to a hotel and say, I'm looking for a job in a hotel. You should start your own hotel. There is no reason with this kind of qualification. There is no reason with this kind of qualification. You can go to a Chinese factory that makes clothes and you say, I've got a diploma, I've got a degree in fashion and design, so I need a job. That's unacceptable. You create your own job. You create your own job. There is no need for the graduate, for the diplomandi in public relations to go to a PR company and say, I'm applying for a job. That's unacceptable. You start your own PR company and start to make money for yourself and start to make money for others and start to make money for this country. So from now onwards, our former Vice Chancellor used to say, you are no longer disadvantaged. You now have a diploma, you now have a degree, so you are seriously advantaged, and we expect you to go out there and create wealth for everyone and for yourself. For you to be able to contribute to the development of our society and generate wealth, you will have to have a very entrepreneurial mindset and trajectory. In other words, you must start today to be entrepreneurially uncomfortable, to move from your comfort zone, to move from that sofa so that you go out there and create wealth and employment for other people. This is my main message to you this morning, how to become an entrepreneur. What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? The first one, you should have a total commitment to an idea or a challenge and its solution or solutions. In other words, in life, you hold on to your idea because success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. You have to have that courage to move forward, to push yourself, to be driven. Number two, you must be an individual that has got determination and perseverance. As Thomas Edison taught us, there is no substitute for hard work because the only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment to an idea and an ideal. Your limitation is your imagination. You must be able to dream. You must be able to envision. You must be able to think into the future of what it is that you want to do, of what it is that you want to contribute to our society. Number three, you must have a very strong drive to succeed. You must have a very strong drive to achieve. You must have a very strong drive to grow. This is what an entrepreneurial mindset is all about. For you to be an entrepreneur, you must be somebody who is in a hurry. You notice people that are slow. They can do everything tomorrow. They can do everything on Sunday. They can do everything on Wednesday. They are not in a hurry. For us to be able to uplift this society, we should be people that are in a hurry. Number four, you must have the ability to plan for oneself rather than to fit in other people's plans. You need to plan all the way as you envisage the future. Because planning without action is futile. Action without planning is fatal. It is disastrous. My question to you is, do you have an individual plan of where you are going? Or you are one of those people that are paralyzed by analysis? They keep planning. They keep planning and planning and planning until they are paralyzed by that planning and that analysis. And at the end of the day, they do nothing. Number five, you have to have orientation to goals and opportunities. You must go out there and search for opportunities. Such a person is goal-oriented and very focused. As Steve Jobs used to say, let's go and invent tomorrow instead of wondering what happened yesterday. Those of you who read about the great physicist, he said to himself, I never think about the future because the future is here and now. That's what Albert Einstein said in 1937, and we know what he eventually discovered. Always remember that perseverance is not a long race. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races after another until you achieve your goal. Number six, an entrepreneur is somebody who is keen to take initiatives and somebody who is very persistent in problem solving. They never give up. They persist. They move on. They take on. An entrepreneur is a pathfinder. A pathfinder is somebody who goes where no other man, no other woman has gone. You go and pathfind. You go in the forest. You go in the jungle. You go into industry and find your way where no other person has found anything. They go where others are afraid to go. Where other people are afraid to go, you go. Remember, fortune favors the brave. He or she who dares wins. They relentlessly seek simpler methods to provide customers with better products or services. And you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the competencies that these people have given you in fashion, in graphic design, in public relations, in policing. You have the skills. So use those skills. Use those skills. We must always be guided by the view that Relentlessness and discontent are the first necessities of progress. If you are not uncomfortable, you don't move forward. If you are not uncomfortable, you don't invent. If you are not uncomfortable, you are not innovative. To be innovative, you have to be uncomfortable. Number 7, the ability to take a risk. The ability to take a risk. And fearless in the face of challenges. I've just said it. Fortune favors the brave. He or she who dares wins. Be prepared to take a risk. An entrepreneur has self-confidence and even humility. In other words, do not live in fear of the new. Embrace the new. Embrace the future. Embrace change. Embrace diversity of opinion and experience. And actually, and listen carefully, and actually change the way you change. Change the way you change. Number 8, you must have a sense of agency. You must have a sense of decisiveness and patience at the same time. You must be able to focus on adaptive execution. Such people are never paralyzed by analysis. Number 9, you must be creative. You must be innovative. You must be visionary. And you must have the capacity to inspire yourself and to inspire others. You must have the ability to support other people so that they go through the pain and discomfort of learning about and coping with change. Because most of us are afraid of change. And we all know from your research methods class that change is the only constant that you can be assured of. For such people, when inspiration does not come to them, they go halfway to meet it. You go halfway to meet it. Always remember that if you are not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with anything original. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation is the specific instrument of entrepreneurship, the act that endows resources with a new capacity to create wealth for yourself and for all of us. And number 10, the ability to communicate in open, complete, and candid. You must be able to compete verbally, but openly as well. Such people who are entrepreneurs, they usually invite dissent. They invite criticism. They embrace criticism. They like criticism because it is criticism that pushes you forward. They are not afraid of opposing views. Number 11, most importantly, these people are committed to leaving a legacy and are committed to fundamental values that change them in society. I want you, when you go home tonight, ask yourself, what is the legacy that you are going to leave on this earth? You must be able to leave a legacy. An entrepreneur has a drive for continued effectiveness, to continually be effective. For them, life is not about finding themselves. Life is about creating yourself. Life is about creating and recreating yourself. And finally, for an entrepreneur, the ability to question basic assumptions becomes critical. It is related to current practices in what we do on a daily basis. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be an entrepreneur, your self-image must set the boundaries of your individual accomplishments. Put differently, until you make peace with who you are, you will never be able to be content with what you have. You have to make peace with who you are. You must define and redefine yourself. It is self-image that separates the visionaries and the pathfinders from followers in a developing nation like ours. You have the skills. Why should you be a follower? You have the skills. Why should you go and work for someone and make money for someone instead of making money for yourself? That's the fundamental question that I pose to you. We should all realize that opportunities multiply as they are seized. They die when neglected, because life is a long line of opportunities, and opportunities are out there. So go out there and get those opportunities. Therefore, one journey in which most of us are going to be engaged in for the rest of our lives as knowledge workers is the search for our identity and the search for our legacy. It is actually not a search, but a quest for identity and a quest for our legacy. It is a search for what is our worth and legacy in South Africa. It is also going to be a journey in which we search for a value system that will guide us to make contributions to progress of humanity in terms of creating jobs and creating wealth and creating opportunities for yourself and for our people. Please remember that the gift of one's imagination will be at the core, at the center of your ability to innovate, to succeed or to fail. It is a world which will stand by to let anyone pass who knows where he or she is going. The question is, are you prepared? Are you ready? Are you willing to take the world on? Remember that the great tragedy of life does not lie in failing to reach your goals. The great tragedy of life lies in having no goals at all to reach. So we've given you the skills, we've given you the competencies, we've given you the knowledge, we've even given you the culture to be able to fathom and achieve your goals. With these few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you and I wish you well in your future endeavors. Can I kindly request all of us to stand so that we sing the national anthem? Thank you. By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I now dissolve this congregation of the VUT University of Technology. Please remain standing while the procession moves out. Thank you.
Oh